I think it's the vocabulary isn't that difficult this time, probably. Am I right, or?
Yeah.
I can think it's very easy, but somebody, no. It was very, very difficult. Okay, number 1, hub, a center of activity. For example, Gangnam has become a hub for cosmetic surgery in South Korea. Is that true?
Apuzang is really hub
Yeah.
for cosmetic surgery.
We as foreigners always notice when we come around Gangnam, the women look very similar suddenly, and outside Gangnam they are like more different.
Yeah.
And most foreigners like the more different ones than just the Gangnam, like always the same, you know. And hub, like there's also something like a server hub, like a hub, like a place where all the servers of a company or or Google or like Facebook, that kind of thing. That's also a hub. They have a transportation hub, like an airport, bus terminal, kind of thing. So yeah, this speaks for itself, I think. Flag. It's to flag. Mark an item for attention or treatment in a specified way. My mother found out the news about the president was fake when many people flagged it. So that's what you call it if you on Facebook you see something disturbing or you see something like fake, or you press the report button, then you flag it for the person who's going to review it. They get like all these kind of reports, and like the customer or the consumer flags it, like tags it, like okay, this is wrong, and they will see it. So that's why they call it flag.
It's usually a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Usually negative.
Yes. Can you use it positive? Well, maybe possibly if like you got a bunch of emails, you have a coworker, and you'll say, I will flag the ones that are important, something like this, and then which like for instance you're going on holiday. And somebody has to do something for you, and I says, "Oh, there's some emails you have to read. I will flag the ones that are important, and just look at those and skip the other ones." That's possible. So this is just an action. Yeah. So thorny, causing distress, difficulty, or trouble. Example: the relationship between Mr. Bobson and her daughter is a thorny one. Look at like this, like. You can remember this maybe if you're when you were a kid, you were playing with a ball, and it went behind the bush, and it was a thorny bush, and you have to get through the thorns. It's very difficult. So that's also the problem. There are many sides to one problem. It's not just one thing. Like you have to solve one thing and the problem is gone. Maybe it has many aspects. That's how you can look at it as thorny. A thorny problem. A trade-off, a balance achieved between the two desirables but incompatible features, a compromise. Example: the teachers in this school don't see the trade-off between studying and having fun. Yeah, it's exactly what it says here. You have two different things, and you have to either choose one or the other, or you have to compromise. So if you only play, then you cannot study. If you only study, then you cannot play. That's the trade-off that you do. Like the trade-off to get a successful career is that you only study and don't play, for instance. I cannot make more out of it. It's just doing one thing and forgetting about the other that you actually want to do. Integral, necessary to make a whole complete essential. Necessary to make a whole complete, essential, or fundamental. The most integral aspect of the meeting is the big announcement of the CEO. So it means you have this meeting, and the most important thing in this meeting is the announcements that the CEO will make. Everything else is secondary about this. So using the word integral, you can pinpoint the most important part of a thing, of a meeting, of a what else? A story. Like the most integral point of this story is this and this and this and this. The most integral part of this book is chapter so and so and so because this and this and this. Yeah, everybody understands that? If there are questions, just ask me. Okay. Discern, perceive or recognize something. It's not easy to discern the difference between the two applicants. It's not easy. You can substitute it here to see the difference, but it's just a like other word for see in this. Or like if it's very foggy and you're driving, and as you say, it's not very easy to discern if there's a car coming or not, because you cannot see very well. Yeah. Do you need other examples than that? No? Is there any questions about these words?
I have a question
Yes.
about integral.
Yeah.
Is it formal words? I think people use important a lot.
Yeah.
So usually I don't hear about this integral.
Important is a little bit different, because something can be important but not integral. Because you can say like the most important, like the most integral part of this meeting is the meeting with the CEO, but like the questions afterwards are also important. And you use important as well. Integral means it's the biggest part of something. It is also important. You can use a bit differently. You can say, let me see. For instance, in the book, the most integral part of the book is chapter 2 and 3, because there's the basis of the story. The main characters are formed there. But chapter 6 is also important because there you can see how the story develops, and there's a big plot twist there and something like this. So the integral and important are a bit different. Yeah? Anything else? No? Okay.